What's going on? What's happening? Welcome to Live Saturday Live. And I wanted to go live and I wanted to talk with each and every one of you. Yeah, I'm just going to say I'm over it, to be honest with you. I'm going to start with that. I'm going to let some people hop in. If you guys want to like and share, if you're over on YouTube, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button for sure. We're trying to grow that YouTube channel. So if you're a YouTube user, we appreciate you. I want to have a talk about humanity today. Being a human. That's what I want to talk about because it's lost on so many fucking idiots on the internet. And yes, there's going to be swearing in this one because that's just the way I am. It's the way I am, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't like it, well, I don't know what else to tell you. Let me know where you're coming in from. Where do I get the hoodie right off the bat? James asking on YouTube. BertaProudDad.com. My username, which is up there, .com. You'll find it. Just launched, buddy. It's been out for like 5 days, I think it's been. 5 days. So appreciate you guys all being here. Welcome in. Share it out. Say hi to all your friends. So I got some videos lined up. I did a video this morning talking about hate. We got some comments last night, DMs that I posted, as well as somebody else's comment, literally saying he's going to murder people. Nobody takes this stuff seriously, and nobody, like, here's the thing that I'm finding on our side, is we are better than that. 100% we are. But we just let it go, right? And that's why people act the way they do on the internet. That's exactly why they do it. They just let shit go. Well, I'm done with that. You know, I get criticized for everything. What I'm doing right now, I've always been a hand talker my whole life. I'm 41 years old. I took some public speaking classes in university. I got a minor in communications. And I always talked with my hands. It's my thing. You actually do studies on that, on what kind of public speaker you are. It's kind of weird when I have a microphone in my hand and I'm on stage. I still talk with my hands. Some lady just criticized me for doing that in a video. So I understand completely that when I put out a video, I understand completely that there's going to be criticism no matter what the video. Yesterday, we put up a gym picture of mine. Let me see if I can actually find it. And I'm going to show it because they went wild because of it. Let's see. Oh, and then we can throw up some accusations of people have of me. Yeah, so let's show it. See if it pops up here. So yeah, I put up that video yesterday, or that photo, right? Because I like to show my progress because I used to be a very big person. You guys who have been following me a long time, you guys realize that I used to be fat and whatever, no problem with that. People criticize me about that. They hate seeing success, right? And that's the thing. I'm proud of that. And I'm going to continue to be proud of that. Right after this live stream, I'm going to my home gym. It's leg day. I hate leg day. And because I'm native, I don't have big legs. That's from my mom, and I don't have an ass. But so when people ask me, like, you got to prove you're native, I can show them my status card, and then I can show them my legs and my ass, and it all makes sense. But yeah. What else do we got going on? Accountability is what needed, and that's literally where we are. Okay. That's literally where we are. Oh, what do we got going on? We got Chris, hate success with the super chat there. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you on YouTube. Thanks for being here, my man. Thank you, Warren. Appreciate that. And that's the thing. And I guess what I'm trying to say is it's okay. Like when you see a comment, like I understand I'm going to get criticized for every video. I get that. Not everybody. Like when I throw a video out there, I know people are not going to like it. There's going to be a certain type of people. That's not what this live stream is really about. Okay. It's really not what it's about. But what I want it to be about is talking about that I'm tired of people's bullshit. of them getting away with just bullshit, right? And here's an example of how people act on the internet when you allow them to do whatever the hell they want. And this one is a little bit of a light version, but this person is allowed to do this because nobody holds them accountable at all.
In the bathtub, and just like Archimedes, I had a eureka moment. It all makes sense. I know what Danielle Smith is doing. Oh, I know what she's doing. Here's the thing. Most Albertans don't want to separate, but you know what Albertans are? Racist. A lot. I'm sorry, Alberta, a lot of you are quite racist. And not in like...
Yeah, so apparently you can just go around calling people racists who aren't racist. Apparently that's a thing now in 2026, right? Because we've allowed these people to actually do that. We've allowed them to go around and say anything they want, and there is no repercussions for their actions. They call that freedom of speech. Sure. Freedom of expression. Sure. There's never freedom from consequence. Ever. So there you go. We got $5 super chat coming in. What's going on? Only in Canada is Donald Trump more hated than Paul Bernardo and Luke. Raptor guy. I haven't seen a comment that good in a long time, and you hit the nail on the head, buddy. You literally hit the nail on the head. Thanks to the comment, buddy, in the super chat. So that's the thing, is you can literally say whatever you want. Freedom of expression is there. I'm just not going to be the guy anymore that sees it and ignores it. And if you don't like that, too bad. If I just so happen to have a platform now, too bad. Too bad. So sad for you. Act better. Be better. And the reason where this is coming from, guys, is you're going to see. Is let's look at this yesterday. Right? This is a comment. That's cool. You can do that. Say whatever you want. Freedom of expression. Go ahead. Right? Go ahead. Say what you want. Then I don't respond. Right? I don't respond. And they get more unhinged. Right? That's one of many on an everyday basis. And people are out there, you know what? You just got to shake it off, man. You just don't worry about what the haters say, man. You're right. But it doesn't mean that I don't expose them. It doesn't mean that I don't try to hold them accountable. Because you can have your freedom of expression. You can call me all those names. You can try to say whatever it is you want to say. I've also been able to establish and develop a platform on the internet where I can use it how I choose to use it, and I choose it to expose that. Because if I don't do something about it, he's going to go do it to somebody else. Maybe a single mother, maybe he already has, maybe a child, right? And I want you guys to know where I'm coming from, what perspective I'm coming from. And this is not a one-off, ladies and gentlemen. This is multiple times a day, every day, from people unhinged on the internet, hiding behind anonymity, thinking that it's freedom of expression. Freedom of expression doesn't come without consequence. I don't care who you are or what you think you're going to do. You will not hide behind anonymity of the internet without me exposing it. So the people who are watching this live right now, when I show stuff like this and they're like, just water under the bridge, man. No, because I'll take it. And I'll expose it, and I'm good. What's that kid going to do? That teenager, that single mom, single dad, somebody that's not in the right mindset, somebody who literally is struggling with their mental health today, and that gets said to them. What are they going to do? And then on the other end of the spectrum, right? On the other end of the spectrum, I can literally go out, and if I acted like them, if I said this in a comment, ever, I would be immediately canceled. It would be all over the internet. It would be a story that people would be talking about. So I'm going to use my platform for what I want to use it for. But why do people feel the need that they can say stuff like that? Well, it's because of things like this.
Rachel Notley and Thomas Lukaszuk have thrown out accusations of Nazi tactics when referring to this immigration approach. Could you comment on that as well, please?
That's gross. Like it's just disgusting. Any mention to, if you're going to call somebody a Nazi, you better be referring to the Holocaust and the devastation that caused to the Jewish people. That is disgusting language, and it should never be used. If they want to have a serious conversation about immigration levels, let's have it. That's what a referendum is all about. And
so there you have it, folks. You got Rachel Notley, Thomas Lukaszuk come out and yeah, no accountability for that. It's just water under the bridge. We allow, the former premier of Alberta to label Danielle Smith as basically Hitler. That's why I'm showing it again. That news is past, right? The news is past, but I'm showing it again because I'm tired of the news cycle of shitty people do shitty things, but it just has to make it through the news cycle and then people forget. Nope. Not here. Not doing it. Not doing it. We got Rick in. What's going on, Rick? Nice to see you with the $5 super chat, buddy. From the first day my face was on TV, I have had death threats and insulting comments. I never thought it would be as bad as it has been. If you guys don't know who Rick is, Rick was on Ice Road Truckers. I love that show. I loved it. Actually, I'm not going to go there, actually. Rick, I'll tell you after. But it is absolutely true. As soon as your face is out there, as soon as you become a public figure, something that they can try to use you to discredit you, they will do everything. But it's these little people that nobody knows who are allowed to get unhinged and say this shit to whoever they want without any accountability. And we're going to start changing that to the whole simple fact that starting on Saturdays, maybe not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, we're going to have a phone line set up, and we can have all the Liquid Courage people on Saturday evening call into the show to get it all off their chest, right? With me online for all of you to see. And you're actually going to see how hateful these people are, because we are putting this number out to the internet for everybody to see. We're going to put it on their Reddit threads. We're going to put it in their little chat groups. We're going to put it everywhere. If you want to talk to Berta Proud Dad on the air, this will be your opportunity. And we will literally have it set up into the show. So make sure you're following me, guys, on the YouTube. And you will hear these unhinged people call in. And I can guarantee you're going to hear threats. You're going to hear names that you've probably never heard before. You're going to hear death threats. You're going to hear everything, all because I make videos on the internet. And that's going to be a special segment that happens every Saturday evening. Moving forward, whether I'm traveling or not traveling, we are going to be doing that. Because it's time to expose their lunacy. You can see them in the comment section, but I can just tell you, as soon as I put out a phone number where they can call me, which is being set up right now, they are going to come unglued, and it's going to be here, and we're going to expose it. We're going to beat them at their own game. I will sit here calm, cool, collected, let them have their temper tantrum, and then we will move on to the next caller. It's going to be an hour-long show. I hope you guys are here. Any business owners that are out there today that want to sponsor that show, because it's going to go wild and crazy, get a hold of me. And yeah, it's going to be absolutely great. And I'm going to say that Leon is, I recognize that haircut, actually. So this guy's been trolling me for a while. He's going to be one of the first callers, guaranteed. So I'm pretty pumped for that. 100%. It's going to be pretty good, to be honest with you. So that's the thing, right? So, I showed you the comments that I get on a daily basis right here, right? I should have showed some of Leon's comments, to be honest with you. Next time he makes a stupid one, I'll screenshot it and make him famous. But that leads into our buddy Ed. You guys remember Ed, right? And people like making tons of accusations that, Ed and I work together to try to sell a t-shirt or anything. Guys, the elbows down, ass up t-shirt was selling before Ed. So we didn't need Ed for it. Ed just found it and went completely unhinged because of a t-shirt. And it leads to unhinged people like Ed thinking he can get away with shit, and we made him famous. Ed's actually complaining on his TikTok channel right now that his views are down. Well, Ed, maybe they'll go back up now because I haven't been talking about you, and the only reason your views were up is because I was exposing you. So let's look at Ed's video again.
Absolute fuck. This is disgusting. Conservatives are disgusting. This is from a guy named Berta Proud Dad. He sells these on his website, bertaprowddad.com. Fuck. You know what? If I saw somebody wearing this in public, I'd fucking walk up to them and tell them they were a fucking idiot. Like, seriously, I really would. I couldn't care who it was. Like, seriously, this is disgusting. What do you guys think? Comments and reposts appreciated. Thank you. Bye now.
So that's what the unhinged behavior is, right? They see a t-shirt and they get totally unhinged by it. The elbows down, ass up shirt is the number one selling shirt on the website. And the reason I can tell you that is simple. When you go to my website, I'll share my screen here. Everything is in order of what sells the most. So it's most popular, right? So when you go to my website, okay, where are your opinion top sellers, right? But if you go up to merchandise and it brings you into merchandise, everything is in order. So elbows up, elbows down, ass up has been the number one seller on the website forever. Forever. Before Ed. But Ed's seen it. This is another one. No balls, women stalls. Unapologetically Albertan, unapologetically conservative. Everything is in order. The Alberta Independence one. Look at how high that one is up there, how popular it is. Sovereign Alberta hat. Stand on guard for these stuff. Like, this stuff was popular before Ed ever came around. But that's what I mean by these unhinged people. This is why we are starting this phone line, is because they can't stand clothing. They can't stand the message on the clothing. They can't stand people, me having 35 million views a month on Facebook. They can't stand that I'm a private citizen with an opinion, and they lose their fucking minds on the internet. So what better way to bring this out to the world than to set up a phone line and just sit here, drink my EAAs with my creatine, and just listen to them talk shit. It's awesome. It's absolutely amazing. I think it's a brilliant idea, and they're going to lose it. So I want to make sure I haven't missed any super chats on YouTube here. You guys are good. You guys are awesome. Let's go to some other people. Carney elbows aren't even down. Oh man, you guys are awesome. I can't wait. Like, give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys can't wait for people calling in on the show, because I'll give it 2 thumbs up because I'm pumped. I'm pumped. It is crabs in the bucket mentality. They want to just suck me back in every chance they get. They hate it. If your business is interested in sponsoring the Bird of Proud Dad hotline, I'd love to connect, reach out. Yes, Chris is my media relations guy. If you guys want to reach out to Chris, he does a lot of work behind the scenes. Yeah, he'll set you right up. Right now, I'll look at all the thumbs up coming in. You guys are awesome. You guys are pumped for it. I love that. I love that, guys. All right. And then it leans in. Look at, even on TikTok, they're all thumbs it up. You guys are wicked. Beauty human beings. Appreciates you. So now we got the teachers acting like teachers. Here's a video I did a little while back, and I'm bringing it back into the circle because I want you guys to see it.
This is for Danielle Smith. Excuse me, Danielle Smith. Hey, have you read this? Do you know anything about the Indian Act? Do you know anything about Canadian history? Because I looked at your LinkedIn and I don't know, not too confident in your education, I gotta say.
That's a teacher in Alberta. So like I said, during the teacher strike, I'm never going to stop doing what we're doing. And because parents out there need to know who's teaching their kids. Simple as that, right? Don't act like a jackass on the internet if you're teaching kids as a professional career. Sorry, that's the way she goes. Because I'm done with people thinking that there's no accountability. People hold me to the fire all day, every day. They're lying about me even. Where's that picture? Let's look at this one that Buddy put up. I screenshotted it yesterday. And this is every day, okay? So he takes a nice picture of my wife and I. Okay. Nice picture of us that my wife put up for my sober-versary when I celebrated 5 years sober. Berta mom and dad at Bigot, Alberta. Did cocaine, had sex in bitchin' Camaros, went to a swingers parties, then found baby Jesus and became asswipes for the, I can't read it because his typing sucks, for the man Jesus cults. Everyday occurrence, guys. Yep, 100%. Grant Davis. Good job, buddy. Fuck. These guys are absolutely insane. It's insanity. Bertolette, they're just attacking because they're jealous they can't be you. And that could be the case. But again, I have a platform and I'm going to expose it, right? There we go. Chad, the only thing teachers are supposed to teach you and say are math, English, history, and writing skills. Anything else they have to say should be thrown in the garbage. Absolutely. 100%. I ever get confronted in public? No, that's a big NO. I've had dirty looks, stares. I've seen people do this. But here's a perfect example. I was just in Edmonton and we were getting out of our cars at the legislature to go into the legislature. Edmonton City bus stops on the road. He opens his door, gives me a thumbs up, says, "Thank you, Berta Proud Dad, for all you're doing." Walked to lunch to the Cactus Club Cafe out of the legislature. A lady in a white car stops, rolls down her window. "Berta Proud Dad, love everything you're doing." Yesterday in Safeway, 70-year-old man at the cash register came up to me and said, "I watch all your stuff. Thank you doing everything you're doing." They are pussies. They do not come up to you in public. They only have keyboards. And the thing is I have a lot of haters in Calgary. I live in Calgary. I'm in Calgary all the time. I walk out there all the time. Not one fucking person has ever come up to me in public. That tells you everything you need to know. Raptor with the super chat, buddy. I wrote a song parody last summer about Alberta separation to the tune of Jan Arden's The Sound Of. Did you really? I'd like to hear it. 100%. Thanks for that super chat, buddy. Appreciate it. Super chats are killing it on YouTube today. We appreciate each and every one of you for that. BPD, just wanted to say I wasn't shitting on your post from yesterday. I just don't want us to get lost in the weeds with these left-wing nut jobs. Well, Rob, here's the thing, and I don't remember what you were saying, so it's all good, buddy. Don't worry about that. Here's the thing. It's my platform, and I don't want these people going out there and saying this to a single mom, a single dad, somebody with mental health issues. So I will put them on blast, and I will take a certain time of the week to make sure that I can do that, because no, it is not acceptable behavior. Now, what you guys are going to see next, pretty much you're all going to agree with me that this is not freedom of expression, and I'm not going to be able to read it. So you're going to have to read it yourself. I'm not going to be able to read the word. So, literally over my dead body and the chiefs and their people, this land does not belong to you. It does not belong to the voters of Alberta. The land belongs to the Indigenous population that own it. You are not that people, and we will effing fight over it if it really comes down to that. I will blank people for that. That is a promise. Civil war, I'm waiting for it. I can't wait to come hunt you ignorant people down. That, ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to put that into any, this is what I did. I put it into ChatGPT, asked if this is freedom of expression. I took that answer, and then I asked Grok the same thing, and then I cross-referenced each one. There is multiple sections in the criminal code where this is not freedom of expression. This is actually against the law. 100% against the law. And you can go out and be against separation. I welcome it. Be against it. Have a debate. Have a discussion. Have a dialogue. I'm okay with it. You do not ever get the right to say you're going to unalive people. I take all of this and I put this in to my life. If I were to go out there, my dad saw you on vacation on the East Coast last summer and fangirled so hard. See, that stuff happens. But the thing is you can say what you want to if you disagree with someone. Saying that you are going to unalive a group of people because of their beliefs, isn't that actually what Hitler did? And you have Rachel Notley coming out and saying that's what Danielle Smith is doing. Do you see where I'm coming from here, folks? These people are so unhinged that they literally have no clue what they're even talking about. So I will take the time out of the week, 1 day, 1 hour, whatever it might be, to expose. But that is absolutely not freedom of expression. That is against the criminal code. That is uttering threats of violence and unaliving somebody because you don't like the independence movement. It is shit like that that I have no place for, aligned with shit like this, right? You think shit posting is going to intimidate me? No, I don't. I'm not here to intimidate you. But it sure seems like a lot of you are intimidated by my vote or by my voice. A lot of you are intimidated by my clothing. A lot of you are intimidated by the simple sole fact that I have people who are waking up. I wonder if this had a chance to update yet because it went on my phone. I'm going to see if I got the screenshot yet. I'm on a Mac and I want to see if it. No, it didn't yet. That's fine. Let's look at this one. So a guy actually argued with me about that. And that's the guy that just talked about it. So yes, I did see your comment. And he's in the live here. So I think we explained it. Right? It is actually against the law. I don't care what they say, especially online, as his last comment. Okay, I do. Because if that was your daughter, I think you would probably care if your daughter was acting like that. If that was your son, you would probably care that they were acting like that. If that was them being on the receiving end of that, you would probably care. It's not just about you. It's about everybody. And we should be conducting ourselves and holding ourselves to a better standard. And I don't care what anybody says. Telling people they should be unalived for their beliefs is not freedom of expression. It never will be. I get nasty messages, and my sister-in-law and I can do nothing but laugh because they're so unhinged, and we logically can't understand where that level of hate comes from. Well, we kind of showed you, right? Because you can't punch them on the internet. Not that that would be your response, but that's what a lot of people would do. So that's actually a really good example. So this is why I have security for certain places that I go. And the left says, oh, look at, he's a pussy. He's got security. No, I'm not stupid. Because this is what they want. So there was a whole Reddit thread about me when I was up at the UCP AGM. They wanted to have a confrontation with me and literally video record me hitting somebody. So they can tie me up in court. They can label me to be a violent individual. They can do all these things. So I bring security with me, and the guy's like 6'7", 300 pounds. He's jacked because he literally can stop it. So they don't get a recording, right? And that's called being smart. Now in public, if somebody were to come up to me, I would absolutely put them horizontal right away if I felt threatened by that. If somebody comes onto my property and I feel threatened, I will remind everybody that Danielle Smith has directed the justice minister that anybody who is protecting or defending their property, and if somebody just so happens to not be alive after that because somebody was defending their property, they're not going to prosecute them. So that basically tells you a hearse will show up to my house. If you show up to my house where my wife and kids are, that is a death sentence for you. 100%. 100%. I'm not even afraid to say that. That right there is different than this. That is not the same, because you are coming to my property. And if I feel that I am threatened by you, because if I don't feel threatened, nothing's going to happen to you. I'm probably going to laugh at you. But if I automatically feel threatened because you showed up with something or something happened, you are done. You are over. And I've told people multiple times, they said, I'm going to call the cops on you. Do that. I welcome that, because I actually want a video on it. So you make sure that the cops call me, and I will school them and say, listen, my wife, my kids, my property are more important to me than any hater that shows up at my house. And because of all the hate I get online, right? Because of all the hate I get online, I had to get a $7,000 security system put on my house. And when we were doing it, the guy asked, like, why are you going to like a commercial grade battery backup? Like, why are you doing all this? Well, if they cut my power because they don't want the security to be recording, I still have it recording. This thing has 4 months of recording on the hard drive. 4 months. So if somebody does come to my house and I do end up having to take them down, I will take the footage into court and let the court deal with it. Yep, he looked pretty threatened there, and that's the end of it. So think about it, guys. There's unhinged people everywhere. Protect your back. You don't have a firearm. You're absolutely correct. I lost every single one of them in a boating accident. Nice profile picture, by the way. You're a shark. I love that. You do what you need to, Bird of Proud. Fuck this. Lori. You guys are awesome. And that's the whole point, Tina. Good point. Look what they did to Charlie. You should actually protect yourself. Yep. And we're going to. We are absolutely going to. Let's look at Instagram for a second. How you guys doing over on Instagram? Yeah, anybody ever comes to my house and threatens me, they better hope that they could run. Yeah, absolutely. They could run faster than their mouth does. I love that. Instagram is doing awesome. You guys are doing awesome over there. That's what I wanted to talk about, guys, is we got to hold people to a certain level, a certain higher level of a certain standard, because this is why we're in this situation. These people get off on the fact of talking shit and getting away with it. And I'm okay with that. Call me every name in the book. You can call my wife every name you want. The guy who doxed my kids knows exactly the consequences of those actions, and I'm not going to talk about it. But as the minute I said that I was going to show up at his work, he immediately backtracked and got scared. And yeah, well, that's what these people do, right? And you got to remember, too, it is organized. A lot of these people are sitting there in little groups on the internet. Lawrence McGee. Wow, you know my real name. Can somebody give this person a hero cookie? Because that name is public. I actually used to have an account on Instagram with over 100,000 followers. That was literally Lawrence McGee was the username. So you actually didn't do anything there. Fuck. See, this is the thing. They think I'm trying to hide my identity. No, I had an account with 100,000 followers that was literally my first and last name. Also, if I'm going to run in politics, I don't think I'm going to run under the name Berta Proud Dad. Do you? I also own the domain name lawrencemcgee.com. Yeah. Oh, nice. Looks really good. I just got my 0% liberal hoodie. Can't wait to wear it proud. Thanks, James. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, this has been the #1 hoodie out there. And I guess let me talk about that. That's the other reason why they hate this shit, is because this is what I do. I do podcasts. I do interviews. I cover current events. I sell clothing. And because they can't cancel it, they lose their shit. So that's why this guy does what he does. Like he's a superhero who knows my first and last name. It's great. If you run, you will have my vote for life. Let's go. Yeah. But anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about, guys, is use your due diligence. Oh, here we go. Here's Tej. I want to set up a charity boxing match with every single person that talks shit online. If they win, we can donate money to the gays. If I win, I'll donate money to the Alberta Independents. There you go. There you go. I love that. That's awesome. Nothing wrong with being successful and fit. You're right. And they hate it. They can't stand it. Is there a link to purchase the hoodie? Terry, there absolutely is, buddy. If you go into your web browser, if you see my username up here, Berta Proud Dad, if you go to bertaprouddad.com, you will be able to check out my merch and you will be able to buy my merch like many other people do. And it's absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it. Let's go take a look at the merch. That'll really set them off a little bit. Look at all the cool stuff we got here. There's like 9 pages of merchandise. I started with 1 page and we're at 9 pages. This sign, if you break into my home, your safety ends where my family safety begins. That one hit mainstream news. They covered that story. And not in the best light, but it sold like hotcakes. So thanks, mainstream news. They thought they were doing a hit piece on me, and it failed. This is one of my favorite hoodies right here. No Mercy for Child Predators. It's one of my favorite. Yeah. All right. We showed enough. Excellent quality. Thank you. Just want to say thank you for all you do. You have my vote if you ever run. Thanks, Shelly. Appreciate you being here. Do I have a trainer? I have a part-time trainer. To be honest with you, my schedule is so messed up. I do a lot of in-town interviews and then last-minute interviews and stuff like that. So I work out in the home gym. But I see my trainer like once a month usually, and it's all mostly just to shoot the shit. You're the best. Thank you for being here. Well, thank you for being here. I'm watching for Thunder Bay, Ontario. Love what you do and what you stand for. God bless you and your family. Keep on keeping on. Lori Wilson, thank you. Appreciate that comment. You pinned a comment? I can't see the pinned comment. It does not show me. It'll only pin the super chat comments. And I don't know why it does that. That's just the way it is. Bathurst, New Brunswick here. Awesome job. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And you know what? That's also important, too, for the other side to see, I think, is their little hate comments literally, like, do nothing compared to the amounts of support we get here. You should try me out, bro, as a trainer. That's the problem, though, Ken, is, like, I have to cancel a lot. That's no fair to anybody. So I would love to just come work out with you a couple times, get some tips, some tricks, whatever. That'd be great. But as like a full-time training schedule, it's just my life is insane. But I appreciate it. Someone asked about your status card. What did they ask? They asked to see my status card. No. How about not? How about I don't show it to you? What are you going to do? What I show you my status card and then you do exactly what everybody else said. It's fake. No, I don't have to. I've shown it on. You can go through my videos where I've literally shown it. So you can spend your time. And plus, I don't even have my wallet on me right now anyway. I'm in the studio. So no, I'm not going to show you it. Tough luck. Tough shit. Get over it. My daughter even has a status card. Perfect, man. Sounds good. We'll be in touch. Good answer. Love it. Well, that's just the thing. Like, they think that this happens all the time, Bill. Somebody wants to see your status card. Seriously? Like, you're leaving? All right. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Well, you have fun. Okay, love you. Drive safe, eh? Scarborough, Ontario, I messaged you the parody lyrics. Awesome, Raptor guy. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that super chat as well. It's almost as if the little fiery mad people are just trying to make flames around us to distract us from real positive. Yes, you are absolutely correct. I would agree with you. I would agree that's exactly what's going on. You're not wrong, Chad. You're not wrong, buddy. I'm status. I'm not Métis. People always confuse it. They always confuse that I'm Métis, but I'm actually full status. Question, if we separate, or when we do, will the NDP be demolished? Probably. Like, this is the... I saw a lefty's video yesterday, and he was like, you guys do know that if you guys vote to separate, the left is going to leave Alberta. Perfect. Like, I was literally going to stitch it and just be like, perfect. That was going to be the whole video. But I didn't. Is that a promise? Exactly. Is that a promise? Can I get that in writing? Can you sign, initial here? Right? We'll even start a give, send, go, and we will get the moving trucks for you, and we will help you. We will escort you out. Social media is the modernized version of the old Citizens Band radio. Lots of mouth and hot air from their mama's basement. Oh, I love it. You guys are awesome. I will gladly trade places with anyone who wants to leave after separation. That's right. Hi, Berta Proud Mom. Is she in here? Oh, that was, you're saying hi? That was my daughter. Wasn't my, I would gladly trade play. Oh, you already said that. Janice Irwin will need to find a different job. Correct. Oh, here's the thing. So the left is going to hate this. And I'm just saying it as it is. Sorry, guys, but this is going to be the biggest troll on the internet, and we're going to do it. I'm crowdfunding a billboard in Janice Irwin's riding. So if you're Albertan, it's going to be like $5. We're going to be looking for donations between $5 and $20. And as long as the donations keep coming in every month, we're going to keep the billboard up of me and the No Mercy for Child Predators hoodie in the biggest billboard in her riding, and it's going to stay there. And there's a lot of other media outlets that do that, and we're going to do it. Power in numbers. I'm not going to make any money off of it whatsoever. All the money is going into a separate account, and it's going to, when that money dries out, when people just decide a year later they're not going to give $5 to $20 a month, then the billboard comes down. But that's what we're doing. We are going to start doing work like that. And a lot of people in here love it. Look at that. I'm actually friends. You should get Rebel News people on your podcast. I'm friends with people at Rebel News. So that's very easy to do. One of them is coming on, actually. And if we, like if it goes stupid, we will set it up in the Head Nenchi's riding, Janice Irwin's riding. We'll set it up on QE2. We'll do it in Liberal ridings in downtown Calgary. So you got a link to donate? Nothing yet, Catherine. My team and I are working on the billboard and getting the cost for it. And then we are doing a strategy on it. And then we will be putting out the program. So stay tuned. And I'll be advertising in my live streams. We'll put the link up. We know it's going to be successful. And yeah, it'll be good. I'd love to donate for that billboard. A lot of people are going to donate for that billboard. I'm expecting between $15,000 to $20,000 a month people will be donating. And that should be able to hopefully get us 2 billboards. And we are going to keep those up. And then we're going to run contests based off those billboards. Each billboard is going to have a contest where if you take a selfie with it, you're going to, and then everybody who tags and shares like 10 times, we're going to be giving stuff away. And the main grand prize is probably going to be an all-inclusive trip somewhere for 2 people. So this is a whole campaign that is coming out. And it's just another way for us to do what we do here. Yeah. It's going to be great. That should make news for sure. That's the point, Chad. That's why we're doing it. These billboards are going to be so big and so powerful that mainstream news is not going to be able to ignore it, because there's going to be petitions that are going to go out there because they're so unhinged that they're going to want to take these billboards down, and we're not going to let them. Can anybody out there tell that my university degree is in marketing and communications? Anybody? Just asking for a friend. And I'm a Red Seal heavy equipment technician as well. I'd love to debate Irwin. She's a clown. She blocked me. She blocks everybody. Janice Irwin and Rocky Pincholi block everybody. Oh, we got another super chat in. The YouTube guys, you guys are bringing it in hot today with the super chats, and thank you so much for that. If you are watching on YouTube, if you guys could hit that subscribe button and that like button, I love you guys. I wonder if Grumpy Critchley would leave too. Probably. And she comes out every once in a while, right? It's kind of crazy. Asking for a friend. Yeah. I don't know. I get this all the time when I'm talking to people. So it takes a lot of people to do content, right? Like a lot of people do content, and you got your more serious people, you got your more professional people, you got your other people that, you know, are like kind of back and forth, whatever. And then you have me. And I think with me, my style is not professional. It's patriotic. It's got passion. I'm just me. I'm a comedy guy. I like to make people laugh, and I get that a lot from people. They're like, dude, your videos are so funny. And I'm like, I do some serious content sometimes, but is it the reaction that I give is funny? Maybe, I don't know, but I'll take it. Don't change a thing. I'm not changing for nobody. And this is why we don't get paid for content, ladies and gentlemen. We literally run this off of the clothing, and that allows us to put out the truth, not be bought, be your own people, and allow you guys to be the voice. And that's why we do it. BirdaProudDad.com. Let's go. I'll put the banner up there too, just so you guys can actually see the website. We are a supporter-sponsored channel. Please visit BirdaProudDad.com to keep the channel growing. And that is true, guys. Right now, actually, if you spend over $200 on the website, use promo code Alberta, put that in the promo box, you will get free shipping on all orders. So that's awesome. Bring one to Fort McMurray. That would be a good idea. There, you know what I've noticed? There's a lot of lefties in Fort McMurray all of a sudden. And I think it's the unions, to be honest with you. You're funny, yes, but you bring a lot of people hope. We all thank you. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate that, buddy. I'm a lesbian too. She flipped when I said kids don't need indoctrination. She can get bent with her nonsense. You know what, Catherine? I'm friends with a lot of people who are gay and conservatives, obviously. And they literally love me because they understand I'm a realist. Now, I know lesbians who are raising kids. I know gay guys who are raising kids. They're conservatives. They keep it out of the home. They just live their life. And at the end of the day, they're allowed to do so because it's not about that. To me, it's about everything else they did after the LGB and how they ran with that. So they can call me whatever they want. They'll call me a homophobe, a transphobe, and everything else, and we're okay with it. Stella on Facebook here. Old gal seeing you for the first time. Well, hopefully it's not the last time, Stella. Wannabe native pretending. I get that a lot, right? I get that a lot. So much that when I used to spend the summers on the reserve, that I would walk around and I used to dye my hair blonde. And because I have white skin, thanks, Dad, the native kids would throw rocks at me for fun because I was a white kid on the reserve, even though I am native. My mother is native. So you can call me anything you want to call me. You can call me a pretendian, but guess what? That doesn't change who I am. It doesn't change what my grandparents taught me. And it definitely doesn't hurt my feelings because, well, nothing really hurts my feelings. So thanks for the comment there, pal. I've ruffled Janice Irwin's feathers by giving her a moniker, the Pride Piper of Edmonton. One of her staff sent me a cease and desist. They would too. They would. Stop judging people by their looks. As a native, you should know better. That's the problem. There's a lot, just like every race, culture, creed, religion, there's bad apples in every bunch, and that would be one of those bad apples. I would like to see you debate the owner of our bakery here in Medicine Hat. He won't. He won't. And a lot of people want me to debate that guy who apparently owns some media company. Couple things. I won't. I was going to, and then somebody sent me a clip of him in a debate with somebody, and all the guy is looking for is followers. So he goes in and becomes completely unhinged and wants to get followers off your haters. So I quit. I was actually going to message him back and say, let's set something up, but nope. He gave himself away before that even happened. Real Steven Jensen with a $5 super chat. Thanks, buddy. Won't it be so nice having to deal with all the BS coming out of Ottawa? Yep. 100%. Well, it is a lot of BS coming out of Ottawa. Like, crossing the floor is so undemocratic. It's not even funny, right? Not even funny. If you're white, be white. Stop trying to claim native with no status card. Even mateys have a status card. You want to be motherfucker? I do have a status card. That's actually true. So you show me yours. So send yours to me at bertaprowddad@gmail.com. And once I receive it, I will send you mine. Okay. But I'm not going to haul my ass upstairs right now, grab my wallet, pull it out and bring it out. There's 344 people in here and there's 54 people over there. So over almost 400 people. You were not the most important person in here because you want to see my status card. That is terrible. And what you actually want off the status card is the registration number. So then you could call my Indian band and figure shit out about me and try to cancel me. That's exactly what you're trying to do here. I've been on the internet 5 years. I'm not an idiot, bud. I'm not an idiot. We know your tactics. And Lori's correct. He's showed his status card many times on his lives. Absolutely, I have. I've done it on lives. I've done it in content. And yeah. Do you ever have an AITE card? Did you ever have an AITE card? What are you talking about? Like, are you talking about a tax card? Like the white card for taxes? For tobacco and smokes? That's what you're talking about? That they got rid of? That we don't use anymore because we only use our status card? Because I did have that card. And I used it when I lived up in Edmonton. And I went to the reserve that was just west of Edmonton. Keep claiming, bitch. Pretendians always get exposed. Wannabe little punk. So you guys are now starting to see how he's becoming more unhinged and a little bit more crazy. And the next ones, if he doesn't just leave, are going to be a little bit more upsetting for him. And I guess what it is you're actually seeing firsthand what I go through on an everyday basis. He is going to continue to escalate this in hopes that I actually snap or lose my mind so he can screen record something and then go on from there. That'll never happen, though, right? It's them that escalate. And then if I were to go out and find some information on him or do something like that, and he ended up getting canceled because of it, it would be my fault when he actually came here and instigated the situation. So this is actually a really good learning curve that you all are seeing right here. Which nation is that? Was that Hobima? No, Hobima's on the east side. It's when I lived in Edmonton. It's not my nation. What is the one on the other side? Now I go to Satina to get my gas and cigarettes because I live in Calgary. It's funny that you guys think I'm from an Alberta nation. I'm not. I wasn't born in Alberta, and I've been clear about that as well. I moved to Alberta when I was 3.5 years old. So my nation is not here. So there's that. And I used to go back to my nation every summer and spend time with my my grandmother and my grandfather. That's the other thing they like to say. Yeah, it's Enoch. Enoch. I haven't been to Enoch in forever because I've lived in Calgary forever. But they like to play the victim, yeah. Name the nation. I am not going to name the name of my nation. You are doing the exact same thing. You are sitting here trying to get information out of me so you can use it against me because you don't like my opinion on the internet. That's what you are doing. That's exactly what you're doing. And I refuse to give you any information to help you cancel me. How do you not understand that? That is probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen somebody do today. Hey, could you give me all the information I need so I can cancel you? That would be great. You're a moron. That's what you are. You're from an Alberta nation, the nation of Alberta. Well, First Nation is what I'm talking about. I love that you're saying this, Bryson, but I don't think it's going to happen, buddy. Do these people think you're stupid? They do, Lori. They actually think they're always going to have a one-up on me. It's insane. Is that guy who is escalating supporting your channel by paying to chat with you? That's classic. There's a bunch of people who support the channel by using super chats on YouTube. Nobody's asking them to, but they just do because they support the things that I have to say. So that's a thing. That's actually a thing that people do that, right? You remind me of my Chippewa friend. He gets asked for a status card all the time. Yep. So whenever I'm hunting, I get asked for it all the time because in my traditional land, in my traditional territory, I do not need a hunting license. And Fish and Game will stop me, and I like to go and get my parents a moose or whatever else. And yeah, because they're older. And yeah, they'll stop me because I'm white and say, "Where's your tag?" And I'm like, "I don't need a tag." And then I show them my status card and I move down the road. Yep. Weak SE attempts to cancel BPD happens every day, guys. Every day. And you don't want to know what the wild part is? You want to know what the wild part is about this? They treat me exactly like I'm an elected official. They treat me exactly like I'm a celebrity. They treat me exactly like I'm a public figure. I'm none of those things. I'm a private citizen, and they literally can't stand it. Yeah. Hey, Drezcat. It's Magee, not Mcgee. Get it right. Get it right. Another one over on TikTok was acting all ballin' because they know my first and last name like it's a flex. I'll say it again. I had an account on Instagram with over 100,000 followers. That was literally, the username literally was my first and last name. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. So you guys are seeing it. Like, this is exactly kind of like, if you guys have been in the live stream since the beginning of the live stream, you're literally seeing exactly what these people are like. They're absolutely crazy. They are insane. They are insane. You can distinguish a status card from the back with no info in it. I can literally just show you the top where it says Certificate of Indian Status. Why do you feel that you need to see it? Right? Why do you feel like I owe you an explanation? That's my thing. Real Steven Jensen with the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. If this is the best that trolls can come up with, independence should be an easy win. I would recommend Emotional Pikachu. That is awesome. I'm going to do that. Hey, if you go to birdofprouddad.com, we have Emotional Pikachus for sale. You can grab yourself one. This is going to be a good comment. Michelle, super confused how natives can support NDP in Alberta and claim to hate the Conservatives, but will not converse with anyone in that role. I've been told by a native that currently trillions of dollars are missing from the Indian account run by the Liberal federal government, so they are mad at Liberals but chose NDP. So confused. Yep, it is literally insanity. Wanting proof for claims is crazy. LOL, that's stupid. Getting proof for a claim is how to determine the truth, but you don't care about the truth. You can email me a picture of your status card. I will send you a copy of my status card, but you can email me this. I want your name, your address, your phone number, everything about you. So if I get canceled, I know who to go back to. Are you willing to do that? And I will send you a picture of my status card. You give me all pertinent information that I can legally charge you if you cancel me because of the information I give you. Then I'll send it to you. 100%. I'm not making the claim to be First Nations. You are. I just told you, buddy. You send me all your information that I can legally charge you if you use that information unwillingly, and you're going to sign a document that says you won't, and I will show you my status card. Welcome to the real world where adults can be adults, but I don't trust you. I don't know you from Adam, and you want some personal documentation. I will show it to you, but you're going to sign a contract. How does that work for you? My hurt feelings jar is overflowing. Mine too, buddy. Mine too. Oh, I'm not send you info, prove anything. I'm making a claim. There you go. So what do you guys think about that? He wants information from me, but he's refusing to give information back to me because he already knows he's going to use that information from me for nefarious reasons. Thanks for being here. You are now blocked. That's what gets people blocked right there, guys. It's the internet. You got to love it. Yeah, super weak. They dance around a lot, won't step up. Just comment. Are you sure he is real, not just a bot? He's real. Yes. Yeah, sounds about right. Exactly. You know what? I'm glad we're doing this live. I'm absolutely glad we're doing this live because it's showing you these people for who they are. They're insane. They're insane. And anybody who does want any information from me, you will get it, but you will sign a contract that says in the event that this information is made public, you agree that I get to sue you for X amount of dollars in damages. There you go. It's that simple. I'm First Nation and been wanting Alberta independence for decades. Lots of people have been. Lots of people. Absolutely, Jess. I'm glad we did this live today. It really shows everything that is going on. If he's real, I wonder if he's getting paid. Ooh, so there are paid agitators out there, but I don't think they spend a lot of time at me. Because I've been doing this 5 years, they've tried every tactic in the book and I'm still here. Right. You know, a lot of people, they'll leave for bullying tactics and all this other stuff. And it just doesn't work on me because I've already danced with the devil for 20 years of my life in my active addiction days. I'm completely okay with anybody, what they want to say to me. Send me my mailbox number. I'll send you my info, or better yet, I wasn't talking to you, buddy. I was talking to the other people on the live. So if are you seriously getting unhinged about shit? With you have 0 fucking followers and you're following nobody. You made this account to come and fucking troll me on TikTok. That's what you literally did. These people are fucked. People are literally fucked. These people are insane. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for being here. It's awesome. It was a good hour. Thank you for spending the hour with me. If you guys want to support the channel, like I said, 0% liberal stuff just came out and it's very popular. And get it if an election is going to come out right now. $200 on $200 orders over $200. If you use promo code Alberta at checkout, you're going to get that free shipping and take advantage of that. Thank you for supporting the channel. BertaProudDad.com. Go check it out. Love you guys. Have a great day.